Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy 4th of July. I'm all like 4th of July festive because I'm corny and I like it. And I even have like my nails. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little red dot in silver and white. So yes, and this is a headband. So that's my 4th of July loving. And so even the earrings, like their hearts, love. And anyways, so let's get into this. A book that I read multiple times called The Best Sex of My Life, A Guide to Purity. I got something different from it each time, learned and grew some more each time, and then I actually don't have the book to show you because I ended up giving it to one of my friends to pass on the loving and everything like that. But before I gave the book away, I actually printed off that the clip that you all saw. This is a copy from pages in that book that I cut for myself and hung on this. It hangs on my door. You can see the tape on the back. It hangs on the door to my bedroom. Okay, so that I can be reminded constantly every time I pass my door, every time I walk into my room, anytime I see it, and of course keeping it in my heart first and foremost, because in my bedroom is not the only place where things can get random, but in my bedroom is just the best place for this elaborate sign. So basically what I'm gonna do is just read through it. And so this should be quick. I'm literally going to read it verbatim. I believe you can find the book online. Like I said, I read it 3 times at least that I can recall, and I referenced it a lot in between the times that I read it, and it was very helpful to me. She goes into a lot of detail, and she gives a lot of candid stories and her personal stories of her journey with purity and everything like that. So it really was helpful to me. And yeah, so I'm just gonna read this, and then she has a list of 10 things, and we're just gonna read them. So number 1 is I choose to guard my heart. And so as I'm reading this, I feel that this it will probably be better for me to chime in and not read it verbatim. Basically, I'll just read the things that I highlighted and the scripture references. Hopefully it'll be less boring instead of me just reading it, because I feel like that was getting a little dry. So yeah, so number 1 is I choose to guide my heart. And she references Proverbs 4:21-23. And then the second one, it says, I choose to honor my parents, pastors, and mentors by submitting to a godly authority and godly advice. And she uses Ephesians 6:2-3. And then number 3 is I choose to hang with people who have my answer and get away from people who have my problem. And oh, I forgot to say, these are the chapters in the book go along with these 10 things. So that chapter was funny. Like it's really cool. Okay, the number 4 is I choose to pursue a life of sexual purity. My body is the temple of God. So, and she references 1 Thessalonians 5:22, Romans 8:14, and 1 Corinthians 6:12. Then number 5 is I choose to build my self-esteem around the word. I had to read that particular one about 15 to 20 to 30, 100 times, and I probably need to buy the book again and read it again because Lord knows I need it. So yes, and she uses 1 Peter 2:9, Colossians 2:9, and Psalms 139:14-16. It says I choose to come to church, Bible study, and other sessions to promote spiritual growth. Then she references Hosea 4:6 and Romans 12:1-2. Let me hurry up because I feel like my phone is about to disrespect me. So number is I choose to be a person with vision. And she uses Habakkuk, I'm probably saying that wrong, 2 verses 2-4, and then Proverbs 29:18. And then number 8, I choose to pray consistently. I love that because actually right now we're in week 1 of our July core challenge, and this week is pray more. So that just is a great reminder for me. So, and she uses Jeremiah 33:3. Then number 9, I choose to change my attitude and walk in the love of God. I have divorced myself from comparison. Another thing that I need to continue to remind myself and continue to read. I probably do need to go ahead and buy this book again since I gave away my copy, because I probably could use reading this a good another 10 times. And then number 10, speaking of 10, and then the comparison one from number 9, she uses 1 Corinthians 13. And then the last one, I'm looking at this is getting long and I don't want my phone to cut off. So number 10 is, I choose to stop the sin in my life as an act of my will. And then that is 1 Corinthians 15:34. If you're interested in this, I encourage you to go ahead and read the book. As you also saw from the clip, this was me. She has a place for you to sign it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay, a place for you to sign it. And so I signed it one time and I had to witness my friend. And then I had to sign it again. And then I just signed it again this month. So yes, and then I had to, this time I wrote myself some little encouragement. I can do all things through Christ. Yes, girl. So it is a journey, okay? Because purity is so much more than just sex. As you see, I just love how she lays out all the aspects and like really being intentional and considering all these aspects will bleed into the sex life and being pure in that way. But if the focus is just that and nothing else is going on in your heart or in your life or in your actions in regard to that, then it's going to be hard to keep that standard. So anyways, yes, I encourage you all to get this book. I'm a huge fan. Like I've said 15 million times, I read it over and over again. And after revisiting this out loud to you all, I realized that I would benefit from probably getting the book again as well and rereading it another 1,000 times. So yes, thank you all for watching. Thanks for visiting my channel. If you would like to keep up with what's going on the channel, you can hit the subscribe button, which is below in red. That way you can be notified when I post videos. If you're interested in that, they can notify you by email and you'll know every time I post a video. And if you're not interested in that, you can also disable that so you're not getting email every time if you don't like that. But definitely subscribe so you can stay in tune with what's going on if you're interested in that. Again, thank you for watching and remember to love always. Bye.